And welcome. We are here for Ashley's Heart Song. This is the place where we get out of the stress and back into our body, our life, and our business. When we tap into the song of our heart, that is when we master the mind and the stress that can steal our life. And y'all, stress can certainly steal our life. Life happens. And what I found this past week after last week's episode of Ashley's Heart Song is that life will happen and it will happen big. It will happen on its own grand scale. And there are times when it feels like we are just along for the ride, and many times we are. But here at Ashley's Heart Song, what we strive to do, what we encourage each other to do, is to not let life have us in those moments when life is happening, but for us to have life. And in what I'm going to be speaking about today is a great component, a great asset of ours that we can have when we are in the midst of life happening. Today is all about cultivating gratitude practices that really integrate joy into our life. And if it wasn't for positivity and gratitude that I practice on a regular basis, last week might have had me. Last week could very possibly have had me, but it didn't. It didn't because of working inside of the positivity, working inside of the gratitude, and gratitude is a part of positivity. You know, in my digital course, Ultimate Health Breakthrough System, we speak about positivity. It is one of the vital elements and components of vibrant health is positivity. And I just want to go over with you what those benefits are. We covered them last week, but I really want to go over them again, especially after the week that I just experienced. I think it's important for us to stay aware and on top of the power and influence that positivity has on our health, mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical. So before we go into all of those, let's do our vitality score. How are we today in the realm of our physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual bodies? Are you ready? Get out your pen and paper. Physically today, where are you on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 is your body feels weak. It feels not strong. You know, it's the other side of strong. It's weak. Maybe you feel fatigued. Maybe your body is shaky. That's going to be a 1. The 10 arena from 5 to 10 is going to be you feel strong. You feel energized for the day. You have more than enough energy to get you through until tonight. You are sturdy and capable. That is going to get you closer to a 10. All right, then we want to look at your mental body. Mentally, where are you today on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 would be in the foggy arena. 10 is clarity arena. So where are you on that scale? Write your number down. Mentally, where are you? Emotionally, the emotional scale from 1 to 10, 1 is emotionally, you are moody as all get out. Your toe, no, not your toe, your body is in the muck puddle and you are on the emotional roller coaster. Or you're around the 10 arena, 5 to 10, where you feel emotionally balanced. Your moods are lifted. You feel good in your body, within you. You feel good and you've got a smile on your face. That's going to get you closer to that 10. And then we have our spiritual body. Spiritual body is next on a scale of 1 to 10. Spiritually, did you not take time to get connected this morning, mid-morning? Did you let the day roll without getting centered? You could be scoring between a 1 and a 5. You could feel out of alignment spiritually today. Or are you above a 5 and closer to a 10 where you took time this morning? You took that moment to get connected, to be in gratitude, to define who you are and get on with your day. That would score you a 5 to a 10. Are you connected? Are you in alignment? Body, soul, and spirit. All right. Tally up your totals. Max score is a 40. If you are below a 30, seriously look at those areas of your life where you scored low in and see what you, not areas of life, but areas of you, my apologies. See which one you scored low in and make the intention now to work with that area of you, mental, physical, emotional, or spiritual, and to really spend time 15 minutes a day with that one area. Just 15 minutes is all you got to do in that one area to see if you can lift that score up a little bit. The vitality score and this aspect of you is really just about you staying in the know, not turning a blind eye to what's happening within you, within all components of you. It's about you showing up for yourself every single day. It's about you being in a state of awareness and observation and noticing when things are going awry and putting them back in order so that you feel in order, so you are aligned. That's what that score is for, and to provide you every week. All right. So when we're looking at this wonderful practice of positivity, I love positivity because it truly can help you get out of the muck puddle. When things are going caterwamped in your life, if you have been practicing positivity, it truly does help you to stay centered, even in the midst of chaos, even in the midst of the jungle, even in the midst of the muck. You can and you will. So let's just briefly go through those benefits of positivity again so we can get really in tune with what we're doing this month in the month of positivity. So we discussed that it boosts your immune system. It strengthens the immune system, y'all. When you are in a state of positivity, your immune system is stronger. You're less susceptible to the um, viruses that are going around. You're less susceptible when you're in that state of positivity. And I compared it to, last week, I compared it to, when we eat a sugar-based substance, our immune system will lower for the next 2 to 4 hours. So if you eat sugar-based substance, you might not want to go out in public during, the flu season or something, so that because you want a strong immune system with your eye. Well, positivity is the same kind of thing. So if we can be in this state of positivity before we head out the door, then our immune system is armed and we can um, deflect things better. All right. So the second benefit that positivity is doing for us is it helps us lower our stress levels. Stress produces harmful chemistry. If you've been to any of Ashley's Heart Song episodes, you know what stress does to your body. Free radical damage, big time. And those are very harmful for our body. Whereas when we bring in positive thinking, that element of positivity, that just a little positive slant on anything that's coming into our day, into our life, it will deflect those harmful effects. And you will lead a happier, healthier life. Yes, it increases your lifespan. Positivity, those who are in states of positivity, studies show this, that outlook contributes to a longer life. Yay, that's what we want, a longer life, especially if you're enjoying it and having fun. Positivity has also been linked to better heart health. Well, if positivity reduces risks of heart disease, and let's say heart disease is something that those in your family have issues with, well, adopting positivity would be a really easy and good thing to adopt in order to lower that risk. Who would have thunk? You don't have to get a prescription for anything other than positivity. All right, lower stress, healthier lifestyle choices is the way to a healthy heart. We can also benefit from improved mental health whenever we are in a positive state. So it decreases that tendency towards depression and anxiety when we adopt positivity into our life. We live a more balanced life. It enhances our resilience as well. We bounce back from life's challenges much easier. Resilience. Maybe that's what I feel today is resilience from last week's things that happened. And those things that happened were, they were life experiences that just about every person on the planet will experience. There's the normal stress that's in your life, getting your taxes all done so they can be turned in on time, and any of that financial world that you got to take care of at the first of every year. And then you have parents who find themselves in the hospital. So both of my parents last week were in the hospital, two different hospitals. My parents are married. They have been since 1958. And so a long time. They never sleep apart, y'all. They are always together. They have the sweetest love story, the sweetest love story. And they were both in two different hospitals. And it was an experience. Thank goodness there are five of us kids. We just played the round robin, made sure that everybody had one night at home, one night in the hospital, one night at home, one night in the hospital, so that we could maintain our energy and vitality through last week. So things like that will happen in our life. And when we adopt positivity, we have resilience. We can bounce back. We can get back to the things that we love and that we're creating in our life. And we don't stop creating during that week, but we continue that creation on an even grander scale. Why? Because when you're resilient going through something that's really difficult in your life, think of the life lessons. Think of the cool stories around growth, personal growth that you have that you can share with those around you and make a great impact in those that are in your life. So resilience is huge. Today, in order to put the cherry on top, well, maybe this is the whipping cream of the Positivity Sunday, is all about exploring the transformative power of gratitude in our lives. So there is a science behind gratitude. And last week I shared with you some research that was going on. And today I want to go into that a little bit more. So Dr. Robert Emmons, he has done some research on gratitude and uncovered some profound insights in its impact on our well-being, human relations. And so the key findings that he had is it enhances psychological well-being. This is number one, that practicing positivity and gratitude enhances psychological well-being. So gratitude boosts happiness and reduces symptoms of depression. By focusing on the positive aspects of life, individuals can cultivate a more optimistic outlook. So we think better. We just think better when we are in that state of gratitude. Number two, it improves our physical health. So those of you who may have answered lower on your physical vitality score, adopting a gratitude practice has been linked to better sleep, lower blood pressure, stronger immune function. It encourages healthier behavior. So our tendency to go towards junk food is less. Tendency to go towards high sugar foods is less. Your tendency to stay up late snacking is less. The tendency to snack in between meals is less. When we are in a state of gratitude, our physical health is impacted because we think better, therefore we feel better, therefore we don't go towards those things that we use as coping mechanisms, right? So overall, our stress is also reduced. It's beautiful. Number three of gratitude practices that he found when someone adopts a gratitude practice is it strengthens their relationships. So when we express gratitude towards others in our life, it fosters a deeper connection and a mutual appreciation in our relationships. Y'all know what that feels like when you're in a relationship and things are just going so good and you're just in that state of gratitude and love and appreciation and compassion. Things just flow so well in that relationship and that appreciation really levels things up. It builds trust and enhances social bonds. We bond better. We're more sticky. We're bond better. The next benefit that he found with gratitude was that increased resilience, which is what I was talking about earlier with positivity. It equips us to cope better with adversity. So the more thankful we are, the more in appreciation we are for the little things, especially, the better we cope with adversity. It shifts the focus from challenges into opportunities. It fosters a sense of hope and perseverance. You know, that attitude of there is always a way. Everything always works out for me. That is the type of resilience and mindset resilience that we have when we've been cultivating gratitude inside that positivity. And then Dr. Emmons' work supports the idea that positive emotions like gratitude broaden our perspective and help us build social, emotional, social, and psychological that contribute to long-term well-being. So the broaden and build theory, it broadens and builds. Isn't that wonderful? Broaden and builds. So let's talk a minute about people in our lives, or let's just pause and think about the people in our life who are filled with positivity, who love being in appreciation. Have you ever known someone like that? I have. I love it too. I love being around that person because they're always finding the golden nugget in everything. They're finding the as my coach says, there's a pony inside the pile of poop, you know, and it's how it is being with those people. It feels good. It's magnetic. It is it grabs you and it brings you in. It reels you in towards them, and in that reeling in towards them, what it does is it rubs off on you, and you begin to be more in appreciation and gratitude as well. So I thought that we could think about, in just a minute, we're going to do a gratitude meditation together, y'all. I think that'll be fun. But before that, I want us to just talk a little bit about different things that we could do. You know, we always hear about practicing gratitude daily and doing a gratitude journal. But what are other ways that we can bring it into our world? So it's not just when we're sitting down writing the gratitude, but so that it's happening all day long. So it becomes a transformative habit that lifts our mind and our spirit, our emotions, and helps us feel stronger and more vibrant physically. So the gratitude journaling is great. Starting your day, ending your day in gratitude, writing down 3 things that you're grateful for. It's like 3 is the magic number. They can be simple, like enjoying a good cup of coffee or having a meaningful conversation. So we're familiar with that, and that's easy for us. But let's talk about a few others that may not be. You know, before email, we used to write thank you notes. I remember when Robert and I got married, and you receive all those gifts at your bridal showers, and there's all of those thank you notes that you've got to write. And when you sit down to write those notes, you know, when you've got, you know, 10, 20, 50, 100 notes to write, depends on how big your showers and wedding were, it can seem a little daunting and you might need to break it up. But let's look at not what the action of it can make you procrastinate on it. So let's look at, what does it feel like after you've written a thank you note? When we take a moment to write a thank you note to somebody who has done something for us, had a positive impact in our life, blessed us with something, anything, whether it was big or small, and you sit down to write that note, think of how does it feel when you're inside the writing of it. So what I mean by that is this. We could just simply write a note, hey, thanks for going with me on Saturday. That really meant a lot, Ashley. I could do something like that. Or I could be all inside the writing of it. I could be like, oh, Tanya and I go and do things together. Tanya, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am so grateful for you and your companionship on Saturday when we went to da 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 da. You are a friend I treasure. Thank you for being in my life. I can be inside of it like that, or I could just da 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 da. When we're inside of the thank you note, that is when that vibration of gratitude bubbles up and it transfers through the pen onto the paper. When the person opens up that envelope and pulls out that note, guess what comes out? It's like confetti. You pull it out and there's all this confetti of gratitude comes out and they feel it. Yes? Have you ever opened up a note? And when you opened it up, you literally felt the gratitude, the appreciation come off the page and into your heart. That is when you know somebody sat down and spent that time really putting it in. So whether you are watching Ashley's Heart Song right now and you're thinking, oh my gosh, this girl, I don't know what she's drinking over there, but there is no way that that feeling transfers onto the paper and that person actually feels it when they open the envelope. They do. They do. Whether they acknowledge that they felt it or not, they did. It had profound impact on them. I believe that to be true. Our words have a vibration, they have a frequency that is carried. That feeling is carried outside of us and out into the world. I believe that so much to be true. So when you sit down to write a handwritten note, or maybe you're going to do a text, or an email, either one. I feel the handwritten, I don't know, there's something about handwritten. I am old school though. Those of you who are watching Ashley's Heart Song could be under 30 and going, nope, quickest thing to do. We are thumbing it out, and that's great. However, is resonant with you. We can still put the same feeling, the same intention into our thumbs as we do the pen. So try getting inside of your note next time and see what kind of difference it makes, not only in yourself, but in the person you wrote it for as well. Another thing, the third thing I want to share with you today of something you can add in to your gratitude journaling is a gratitude walk. So during your daily walk or your daily drive, maybe you drive for your job, either one or both, you can focus on the things around you that you appreciate. The beauty of nature, the warmth of the sun, the beautiful color of the blue sky, maybe even kindness of people around you, strangers, people that you know. Maybe it's your car. You're so grateful for your car. But when we bring our intention and attention to the things around us on our daily walk and daily commute, that helps bring in that vitality of gratitude. And it enhances your physical health exponentially. So the fourth thing that I want to share with you is mealtime gratitude. And I bring this one up because if you have come to any of my coaching programs, or if you've watched Ashley's Heart Song for any length of time, you know that every meal starts with awareness and slow. Every meal. That's what I encourage you to do. Every meal, we pause. We be in that state of, be in the state of stillness, of calm, of appreciation, of gratitude for the meal before we even take the first bite. Acknowledge the farmers, acknowledge the cooks, acknowledge the grocery store, acknowledge even your own hard work that you put into prepping for that meal. Gratitude before your meal helps elevate the digestion and assimilation power of the digestive system. So try that next time before you eat your next meal. And then I'd like to bring in the gratitude jar. So when you have a gratitude jar, this is the fifth gratitude practice you could do during the day. When you have a gratitude jar, you can put it on your desk. And inside the gratitude jar, you can write on little pieces of paper. I've got these little pink and green little things in here. You can write on these what you're grateful for and put it in the jar. And then at the end of the week, end of every week, you can just read through them and just feel your spirits lift. And when you're reading them, y'all, remember we want to be in it and we don't want to be just reading it. You want to feel the gratitude. You want your body to bubble up with gratitude when you're reading all the things that you wrote every day, every time you thought about it, the gratitude. Put it in the jar and then read through them at the end of the week. Read through them at the end of the month after you have 4 weeks. And oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Imagine the gratitude chemistry. That's beautiful. So you can have a gratitude jar. And then a few others that I'm just going to bring in. We're not going to talk about them because I really do want to bring in the gratitude meditation. So mindful moments is one. Incorporate gratitude within your mindfulness. Verbal acknowledgements, make a habit of verbally expressing your gratitude to other people. When you say thank you, really be in that thank you. Visual reminders, you could place sticky notes or objects around your home that remind you of things that you're grateful for. Family photos, tokens from a cherished trip, things like that, that just make you go, oh, that was so much fun. I love that. Right? Daily affirmations is another gratitude gratitude practice you can cultivate. When you say affirmations that focus on gratitude, like I am grateful for this day and all the opportunities it brings, just simple things like that. And then a gratitude reflection before bed. So as you wind down for the day, smile your way into sleep by thinking of all the things that you're thankful for from your day. So let's look at that gratitude meditation. All right, we are going to go through this. There are so many gratitude practices that we could do, y'all, but I just think that this one will be so fun. So just get real quiet right now. Put your pen down. If you're working on your computer, whatever it is while you're listening to me, just stop. Just stop for a moment. Just give me 3 minutes, y'all. Just give me 3 minutes. I'll even time it so I don't go over 3 minutes. All right, here we go. Are you comfortable? Get comfortable. You can sit or lie down for this, and you just want to be uninterrupted for just 3 minutes. Close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths and get yourself centered. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And now natural breathing. And let's set an intention. I want to focus on the things I'm grateful for. I want to be more appreciative of my life. And just be right there and focus on your breath again. Take this moment to really connect with the breath and be grateful that you have another breath coming. Inhale deeply, filling the lungs. Exhale very slowly. Feel the deflation of the lungs. Breathe it in. This helps anchor you in this present moment. Feel the expansion of the diaphragm, the lungs. And recall specific moments of people, experiences, or things that you're deeply grateful for right now. Recall something that happened earlier today that you're grateful for. Recall a person that you're really grateful for. Visualize this moment, this person so vividly in your mind. Bring in all the details. When we bring in the details of this moment, of this experience, of this person, we begin to feel it in our body. So you're visualizing that person, you're seeing them. Notice all the details. Notice what you're hearing. Notice what you smell inside this experience. Notice what you're feeling in your body as you're here witnessing this experience again. If there's anything that you taste in your mouth from that experience, taste it. Bring that experience to the forefront right now. The beautiful thing about our imagination is we can relive moments, and we want to relive the moments that we love and that we're in gratitude and grateful for. Notice the warmth that floods your body. Notice if there's sounds of laughter in this. And expand that gratitude as you reflect on this moment or the person. Really immerse yourself in the feeling of that gratitude. Let it fill you up. Let it lift you. Feel the warmth, the joy, the peace that accompanies all the thoughts that are flowing through your mind around this experience. Imagine that sense of gratitude spreading its way all throughout your body. It's like a comforting glow, golden, warm, consistent. Now, silently express the gratitude, or you can say it out loud where you are. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am so grateful for, and whether it's person, experience, element, whatever it is, just express your gratitude. If it feels right to you, imagine yourself. You can even place your hands over your heart where that glow of love and gratitude is residing. The heart is 50,000 times more magnetic than the mind could ever think about being. So we're magnetically sending it out. And if it feels right for you, imagine sending gratitude out into the world directly to that person. Imagine that love and light just flowing over and into them, and see themselves receiving it. And then don't forget to include yourself in that glow of gratitude. Have a moment of gratitude for your strength, your effort, the qualities that have brought you into this moment right here. Take a breath in. Breathe it in. Yes, breathe it in. The gratefulness, the appreciation. Now bring your attention back to your body, to your breath. Notice if you're sitting up straighter and taller. Notice how you feel in your heart. Notice if there's a lightness, a bubble. Notice how peaceful it is on the inside of your body. Notice the positive energy that you just cultivated. You just enhanced positivity. You just improved your mental health. You just strengthened your relationship. And you just boosted your overall well-being. It is a profound way, a gratitude meditation, a profound way for you to shift your focus from what is lacking in your life into the blessings that are overflowing in your life. I would love, love, love for you to make note right now of how you feel. And in the comment section of wherever you saw this video, whether you're here live with me, you can put it in the comments, or whether you are watching the replay, put in the comments the way that you feel after doing that gratitude meditation. I am so grateful for you. I'm so grateful you found Ashley's Heart Song today. I am so grateful that you are taking steps into positivity and feeling more of the positivity and recognizing what happens in your physical body, emotional body, mental body, and spiritual body when you bring in and cultivate that gratitude and positivity into your world. I encourage you to join me next week as we continue on Ashley's Heart Song to armor up our lives in each and every way that we can to live with increased health, energy, and vitality. I'll see you soon.